2.55 million Bitcoin. That is how many have been lost forever by just 9 different people. In this list, we will look at the 9 cases of lost Bitcoin which occurred through death, carelessness, forgetfulness, hard drive crashes, and even drunken behaviour. Now, the list doesn't have anything to do with the collapsed exchanges Celsius or FTX. These cases, while tragic, don't involve the losing of any Bitcoin. What we are looking at today is coins that will never re-enter the circulating supply ever again. So let's get into it. Number 1. Satoshi Nakamoto, 1.04 million Bitcoin. Let's get this one out of the way first. The mysterious Bitcoin creator, Satoshi Nakamoto, mined somewhere in the region of 1.04 to 1.1 million Bitcoin in the crypto's early days. That amount is worth roughly $20 billion today, but at its peak in 2021 at 69k a coin, Satoshi was worth roughly $73 billion, and it was technically the 15th richest person in the world. Now, while there is a small chance these coins may surface one day, as of right now, they are considered lost forever. Number 2. Popescu, 1 million Bitcoin. In 2021, Popescu, a Romanian national and one of the world's largest Bitcoin holders, was found dead. He had apparently drowned off the coast of Costa Rica at the age of just 41 years old. While it was uncertain quite how much Bitcoin Murcia had, he claimed to own around 1 million Bitcoin. It is likely this figure is accurate, given that he was blogging about his love for Bitcoin as far back as 2012, when Bitcoin was just over $4 per coin. He left no instructions or access to his private key, so his coins are lost forever. Number 3. Toshihiko Tanaka, 400,000 Bitcoin. While this story has never been verified, it is believed that a Bitcoiner by the name of Toshihiko Tanaka had 400,000 Bitcoin on a hard drive when it crashed in 2014. At that time, this volume was worth over $21 million. That would have been very painful to lose, but even more so today, when the value is $10.7 billion. Number 4. Dark web hack, 69,000 Bitcoin. From 2018 to 2019, a Bitcoin wallet linked to a person known as Individual X was sold several times on the dark web. It had no password but contained over 69,000 Bitcoin. No buyer was able to break into the wallet despite their best attempts. The Bitcoin contained on the wallet came from transactions associated with the Silk Road website, which was shut down in 2014. The wallet is now held by the US Department of Justice, but that is irrelevant. Without the password, the coins are gone forever. Number 5. Gerald Cotton, 10 to 20,000 Bitcoin. The founder of the Bitcoin exchange Quadriga CX, Gerald Cotton was the sole person with access to the cold storage wallets of his company. He died on his honeymoon in Jaipur, India in 2019. He was just 30 years old. Some theories claimed his death was suspicious, but investigations by Canadian journalists indicate it was more to do with complications that arose from his ongoing battle with Crohn's disease. To this day, users who held their coins on Quadriga CX have been unable to access their coins. Number 6. Alex Jones, 10,000 Bitcoin. The most controversial figure on this list, presenter Alex Jones lost a lot of Bitcoin. According to a recent interview he gave on the Flagrant 2 podcast, he lost a laptop with 10,000 Bitcoin, which he had received as a gift from early Bitcoin proponent Max Kaiser 10 years ago. Max gave it to him after a heavy drinking session. At today's price, the lost coins are worth over $570 million. Ironically, that would only cover just over half of the cost of the $1 billion he was ordered to pay in his 2022 lawsuit. Ouch. Number 7. James Howells, 7,500 Bitcoin. In 2013, Welshman James Howells was cleaning out his office and he threw out an old Dell hard drive. He didn't realize it at the time, but that hard drive was his cold storage wallet where he held 7,500 Bitcoin. Even though it was 10 years ago, Howells knows exactly where that hard drive is, in a landfill in Newport, South Wales, and he has even offered the local government 25% or roughly $50 million if they let him dig it up. Howells has even convinced investors to back the recovery mission. He has drafted a detailed plan using AI, robot dogs, and self-driving diggers to excavate the site, but the local council say it is a biohazard to do so. Number 8. Stefan Thomas, 7,002 Bitcoin. In 2011, Stefan Thomas created an animated video explaining Bitcoin. In return, he was paid in Bitcoin, 7,002 to be exact. He put the coins on an Iron Key cold storage wallet, wrote down the password, then he lost the password. Iron Key hardware wallets offer you 10 guesses before encrypting forever. Thomas has just 2 attempts remaining to access the coins, but said that he literally has no idea what the password may be. Number 9. Gabriel Abed, 800 Bitcoin. 34-year-old Gabriel Abed had 800 Bitcoin, and he stored his private keys on a laptop. Not the safest move. considering someone could access the keys or steal the laptop. That didn't happen, however. His college roommate reformatted the laptop and the private keys were lost forever. Surprisingly, Gabriel still loves Bitcoin after losing that small fortune. He told the New York Times, quote, "The risk of being my own bank comes with the reward of being able to freely access my money and be a citizen of the world. That is worth it." So what have we learned from these stories? Bitcoin is easy to lose. Always back up your private keys offline and leave them in a safe, secure location that a loved one or trusted individual can access, should anything ever happen to you. And remember, these are the big sums of Bitcoin that have been lost and made public. There are likely hundreds, if not thousands, and maybe even millions of Bitcoin out in the world that have been lost forever that we just don't know about. It is estimated that up to 20% of the supply could already have been lost. Keep your seed phrase safe, and as always, stack those sats.